it's important that when you're going through something in your life, that you have someone to talk to, that you have a friend or a family member or even a stranger that you can sit down with and who is willing to listen to you and listen to what you have on your mind and what you're going through and what emotions that you're having in your life at that moment. It's important to do that because we are strong people. Us as humans, we're strong emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. We are strong. But after a certain period of time, after certain emotions are building up and thoughts are building up and all of these are building up on top of one another, and you're not letting them out into the world, letting them out into the universe by talking about them with other people and just putting it out there, these thoughts and emotions start to build up on top of one another. And when they build up on top of one another, they become very, very heavy for one person to hold, very heavy mentally, very heavy uh, emotionally to keep trying to have to get through them. And then whenever we sit down and we try to figure stuff out, we can't stay on one thought or one feeling for a very long period of time because there are so many now built up on top of one another, where we just jump from one feeling to one emotion, one feeling to one emotion, and we can't figure one out because there are just too many. And this buildup is not good for us. So it's really important that when you're going through something in your life, that you have the strength to be able to say to someone, hey, listen, I need someone to talk to. I just need to get something out, whether that's a friend or a family, anyone. And it's really important to ask someone else if you feel like they're going through something in their life where they need someone to talk to. I know 100% there's been many times in my life where you can just sense when someone needs someone to talk to, that they're going through something, whether it's a stranger or someone in your family or a friend. You can just feel they're sending off a vibration where you just know something is wrong. Don't be afraid to ask that person if they need someone to talk to, because you're 99.9% right that they actually do. That's your intuition, that's your soul telling you that something's wrong. You could feel it in your stomach. And that feeling is never wrong. You are never wrong. That's 100% right. And ask them if they need help, because that's going to really help them. And it's going to bring you guys closer together, whether it's your family member or somebody else. Um, I know for me personally, my mom passed away 3 years ago in 5 days. And for a year and a half of that time, I really needed someone to talk to. I really needed to get certain emotions and certain thoughts out into the world instead of just keeping them bottled up inside in me and letting them affect me negatively. And I wasn't sure because I had gone my entire life being strong emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. I've always been so strong, but I just came to a point where I didn't know how to handle what I was going through. I had She was the closest person to me and she passed away. I didn't know how to handle that. And I didn't know how to ask for help. And because I had never been like that before, no one knew how to handle me either. No one knew how to ask me if I needed someone to talk to, if I needed help. But I did. So I went through a year and a half without having someone to talk to, and that's not good. That's not necessarily the right way of going about it. We need to be able to ask people if they need help. We need to be able to uh, go to someone and say that we need help. It's important to talk to each other and get these emotions out into the world, because it is going to help one another. It's going to help us. It's going to bring people closer together to build trust. And when you know how someone else feels, it's really important. It opens up communication between each other. The communication now you have between each other, there is no hidden agendas going on, hidden feelings, hidden thoughts going on. Everything is out in the open. You know how that other person feels. They know how you feel. You know their thoughts. They know your thoughts. And with such a clear communication line, there's so much possibilities together as friends or as family or as partners. There's so much possibility that the fun and creativity and the excitement that you could have in that relationship can grow so much with that kind of communication. So make sure that if you're ever going through something, or if you ever see someone going through something, to be the person that reaches out, or to reach out for help, because this is really important and we need to start doing this because it's going to help us, it's going to help everybody. So reach out.